Today I'm going to take a look at how to remove this fence panel. If you need to get something large in or out of your backyard, you kind of have a few choices if you've got a vinyl fence. You either go over it, under it, through it, or if you know a few simple tricks, it's not too hard to take out a fence panel that's been professionally installed. Welcome to Tomahawk DIY, everyone. I'm Mike. I'm going to show you how to do those tricks and to get an opening in your fence. You're going to want a spatula of some kind. If your end caps are falling off, then something's already broken or somebody didn't do a very good job of installing, because you hate to have these things get lost, broken, go away. A little bit of wiggling here, and I can see this side, the far side is loose, but the close side here is secured down. So there's a dot of glue that's under here. Take a little spatula, work it up there. You hear that pop? I just broke the glue. Do the same thing down here. Now when you're done, you're going to want to pick up a little bit of adhesive that's going to secure this vinyl fence so that you don't have it falling apart on you. Now the next trick, the bottom rail, vinyl glued down here. So I'm taking my spatula, there we go. See it falling off there. I want to hold on to this so we can re-glue it or find some other little vinyl pieces we can glue on. And while I get this last one off, I want to invite you to watch my other video on how this fence was installed, and also if you need some tools or the glue, check out the affiliate link in the description. That sends a small commission my way if you purchase through it. Now that this is loose, our fence panel should be able to slide back and forth a little bit, and we can pull it out at the ends. So if we look in here, see this panel has some ability to move. Now a little farther and we'll be able to pull this whole panel out of this one. Now I've got my helper here. He's going to give me a hand, my little boy, on removing the screw that's holding the fence railing in place so it doesn't move back and forth. Let's take a close look at this screw and get it removed. We've got a screw right there. All right, let's go ahead and remove it. And not too fast, we don't want to drop the screw. Okay, there we go. We got it. And here you see we still got a little bit of clearance to slide it down. Now our bottom rail is a little bit sticky, so we're going to have to try and persuade it out as well. This fence post is on the gate. Concrete, when it got dumped in there, has filled in the end of this panel. So it's going to take a little bit of work, hopefully, to be able to loosen this. Good news is this end is loose over here. This end is not loose. In fact, inside here, I got gravel, concrete basically that's worked its way in. Be smarter than me when you're removing this. Think about these gates that are going to be full of concrete, and see if you can choose a panel in a different spot. Wiggling this, and we're making some decent progress. I was able to get this point where it came out an inch or half inch. It's not enough down at this end here because the other end is hitting against the next fence post. So I'm actually going to pop out this next panel. Having moved those other fence panels, the other fence panel as far as it'll go, I've got a good inch or so on this. So I'm going to actually cut my fence railing, which will make it a little trickier getting it back in because I'll have less to work with. This end of the fence is full of some concrete, so I'm choosing a blade that I'm not too concerned about. I've got my little jab saw here. This is not the ideal tool, and it's going to dull my blade hitting the concrete, but this will at least allow me to get under and get on the vertical here. Okay, I think I've made it through the vinyl. Now we're going to have to break through the concrete. Now this is an oscillating multi-tool. These are super handy and useful. This is a rigid scraper blade, which should get us through this concrete. I'm putting gloves on. I've got my safety glasses on. Let's see if we can go through this concrete. As always, when you're using power tools, be sure you know the safety procedures and protocols. If you don't know them, make sure you find out and get proper information. I can't be responsible for any actions you take or choices you make. Get this last little bit. all this concrete in here we had to work out. All this was in there, so we made it through, but we've got our fence panel open. Well, it took a little bit, but we got the fence panel out, be able to get the mini excavator in here to excavate a hole to put this trampoline in. Check out the other video showing how that worked out. Hope you learned a few things. Like the video, subscribe. Please ring the bell when you subscribe to hear about my future videos. And in doing so, you help support the mission of Tomahawk DIY, which helps people in some of Earth's most dire circumstances build better lives. Learn about that on the website. Hope you have a great day.